Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, 6:09. Stopped by Starbucks, double stars today. Still got here early. Surprisingly, my car started the first time. And I say surprisingly because it started the first time yesterday, and I think Sunday too. Normally, it don't do that, so I don't know if I should be worried or not. Yeah. But day 2 of testing. Yesterday testing went well, at least for me. Didn't have any issues or anything. Wednesday is makeup day for ELA, and then regular testing for math will be Thursday, and then makeup for math will be Friday. So I think I was getting that confused. I thought I was gonna do all the testing and then do makeup days, but today may be the longest day of testing because we have ELA 2 sections, section 2 and 3, so that might be the longest. So yesterday in the afternoon I ended up pulling 2 students, although I had to wait. Not the students that I was hoping to pull, because 5th grade went outside for a long time, and one of the 3rd grade, but it's the 3rd grade that all my students are in, the homeroom that all my students are in. So yeah, and then I do have, well, one of my 3rd grade students was absent yesterday, so I know she's gonna have to do makeup tomorrow. Well, hopefully I'm able to pull her today. Also, they didn't realize till Friday that this week is also teacher appreciation. So they're trying to move some stuff to next week, but they might not be able to. Like today, they wasn't able to move what they had planned for today, which is like breakfast. But other than that, that's basically it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we can't, like, if you're gonna be out, you have to have a doctor's note, basically. So, I mean, unless I get sick at school, then obviously. Yeah. I had to set up some stuff on the Canvas for the students to do. Although today, well, I don't know, mainly for the 4th grade students, because that teacher, I don't know. Like, everybody else understood that the students will stay in their homeroom, except for that one teacher who sent the 4th grade student to her room. I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. And then she came down to my room. So I'm like, luckily the lead special ed teacher / testing coordinator was out there in the hallway and heard her. So, like, I don't know. That was mainly just because I feel like she just didn't want to deal with the student. Yeah, okay. But yesterday, I'm gonna say testing finished like maybe 11. That was the one where they're supposed to do like the biggest writing. So today I think it's mainly just multiple choice with some short response, whatever, short constructed response. So, but it's 2 sections. They don't have a minimum time anymore. Like before, you couldn't officially end the test until a certain amount of time passed. They cut that out, which is good. So like, even if all the students finished, you couldn't end the test until that time passed. But they don't have that anymore. Although, like, my group of students, 504, is in I have like mixed 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So, for the most part, it looked like they're taking their time. My group, at least. Oh, that one 5th grade student that never comes to school. He came yesterday, but he came late, so he had to be tested in the afternoon. But yeah, he didn't come at all last week. Okay, that is gonna be it for now. I will check in with you guys whenever testing is finished. Yeah. All right, 12:03. We're done with testing. My group, I think, was the last last one. They were waiting for me. Like, the media specialist walking around the library looking for me. I guess today was a struggle for some of the students, like falling asleep. Yeah, like there was one, the one that was out yesterday, or that came late, because I think he came late yesterday. He was falling asleep multiple times, snoring. We had to keep telling him to wake up, and then finally we had him go to the bathroom, splash water in his face, and that seemed to work. Then he went back to sleep afterwards, snoring again. And another student, part 2, was crying over the number of questions, because I saw him like crying, and he was like sniffling. So I went to ask him what was wrong, and he's like, "There's 51 questions." Yeah, and they get extended time, so I'm like, I didn't know what to say to that. He got over it and then he sat down. But just now, the 3rd graders are just now going to lunch. We still got 4th and 5th grade that we go to lunch. So I should be able to pull that one 3rd grade student because she was here today. So I'm probably going to wait till like 1:30. I don't know if we need to do testing in this afternoon for any student that came late. But given how long those tests are, I don't know if we can do a makeup. Well, if it's a regular student, like a Gen Ed student that doesn't have any 504 plan or an IEP, we should be able to. But all my 504 students were here, so I don't know about students with IEP, because they would get extra time, and there's not enough time until now and the end of the day for those groups. But Gen Ed students, the max amount of time you're supposed to get is 80 minutes. That would be pushing it, so we might not even do testing for late students. I guess I'll just do makeup tomorrow. But I will check in with you guys later. All right, 2:57. Afternoon duty is done. It is hot. It says it's only 88 degrees, but it feels like it's in the 90s. Yet the students still wearing jackets. Some of them have fleece jackets or puffer jackets, but still wearing them. Okay, you can pass out one day. I need to remember, I need to pay bills and order these books for a book study I want to do with my 5th graders. I've been doing some more apartment hunting, spreading out the area because the prices are more than what I currently, like my rent currently is less than $700, so I don't know what fair price is considering the area, but it seems like decent is going to be like $1,200. So yeah, for a brief second I thought about maybe finding someone that needs a roommate, but that didn't last that long because I hate living with people. It's the worst to me. I can't do it. But that would allow me to save some money though. So, but not that, well, yeah. But it's not worth it to me. I just can't do it. Luckily, none of my students are causing any issues because we have this incident log. We're supposed to write stuff down just to be safe in case there's any irregularities or something. We got that down. Yeah. I'm going to say that some other students in other groups are doing the most. There's one student who's testing by himself because it's not a student that has an IEP or 504 plan, but the student is very disruptive. So he tests by himself. Probably not gonna vlog today. I'll vlog on Thursday because that's when the math test is. Tomorrow is makeup, but I will check in with you guys on Thursday. Good morning. It is Thursday, 6:16. I am tired. Yesterday was makeup day. Originally, like the testing coordinator was like, go to, just like push into the classroom. And then she's like, oh, change the plan, we need you to test. So, which I was happy to, to retest. I had 3 students that had to retest, and then the other special ed teacher had one. It was supposed to have been 2, but the other student didn't show up. That 5th grade student that I talk about that's never here. Yeah, he needed to retest, but he was in here, so. And then I think the academic coach had someone. Today is math, 3rd and 5th. So there's 2 sections, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. I feel like it might be quicker since it's math, but who knows? Some students may take longer in the math section. And then tomorrow is a makeup day. I hope tomorrow I have someone to retest. But yesterday in the afternoon, I did have students come in. To me, this week went by kind of fast, which I'm happy about. I feel like most of the time, it don't be going by fast. But it went by fast. This week is already, I can't believe it's already Thursday. Yeah. I hope they do want us to turn in lesson plans next week. That's what I was 100% sure about that. But yes, which I don't have any lesson plans for next week, so I'm gonna have to make something up real quick. For reading, I am planning to do book study. I got 2 copies of the book from, I forget what it's called. Better World Books. Yeah, they're used. They only had 2 used copies, but it was like free shipping, even though it's only a total of like $11, I think. But I paid like $1 or $2 for like expedited shipping, just to be on the safe side, because I think we start that Wednesday. And then I have to get the rest, I think, from Amazon, because I think Amazon was the cheapest. For some reason, I thought it was Scholastic, the teacher version of the Scholastic, because I could have sworn I checked that out and it was cheaper at one point, but Amazon cheaper. So then that part will be easy. The math, I'm gonna have to see what I did last year for math after testing, because I'm guessing we have to turn in lesson plans as well. So I don't know. Let me see what did I do, because yes, I do have lesson plans for the week after that too. Okay, that's when I did the step up to grade 6. Okay, yeah. Oh. So math today, just trying to work on my ELA lesson plan. Because there were some behavior issues the principal had to handle. Because normally it would be the vice principal. Yesterday he had to get on one of the buses because the student wasn't acting right. So he had to basically ride along as they got dropped off to the location. And then yesterday, apparently, there was a puppy on the playground. So we had to call animal control, and they came and got it. But, yeah. Okay. I will check in with the guys after testing, let you know how it went. Alright, so it is 2:56 end of the day. Didn't really get a chance to vlog earlier after testing. So one of the students I was testing, he finished section 1, and we were waiting for one more student to finish section 1. But he actually used the bathroom, and I guess while he was in the bathroom he got sick, so he ended up going home. So I already know that's one that has to retest. There were a couple of 5th graders I know that were out. I didn't look at the other grades, but I know at least 3 5th graders were out. So, because tomorrow is a makeup day. I didn't look at 4th or 5th grade, so who knows. I did have to do a makeup test in the afternoon, just for the second part of math, the second section of math. Because another student, apparently he got sick in between sections, but he had already started. I think he had already started, or they were getting ready to start, but he was fine enough. I don't know. I guess he wasn't sick enough to go home. I don't know. But, yeah. But But other than that, I didn't have any issues. Well, no, there was one student, a different student from Monday or Tuesday that was crying. Yeah. And this one, I think, because that student didn't know how to solve the problem. I'm like, it's not that. Like, I wanted to say it's not that big of a deal. You still going into 6th grade, so just keep going. But I just went to try and see if my car would start. It didn't, so that means it's probably gonna be like 10 minutes. So good thing I did it a little bit early. So when it's time for me to go, it should start the second time. But I'm so tired. I have a class tonight at 6. But I believe it's the last class. We have presentations. My presentation already done, but I want to go through it beforehand because I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to take a nap, a power nap. That's how tired I am. Luckily, the class ends at 8, so I should be asleep hopefully no later than 8:45. And tomorrow is Friday. No, free Friday. I need to print. I want to print some stuff for the student, the 3rd and 4th grade student. The 5th grade, I'm going to put their stuff on Canvas. But the other grades, I'm gonna print on paper. So I have to find stuff, like enough stuff for them to do that they could do basically independently. Although the parent might be in there with the 3rd grade for at least a little bit at the time. So yeah. But that is gonna be it for now. I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow afternoon. Alright, so not the end of the day. It is now 12:19. Testing been over 10 to 15. I didn't get the 3rd graders, I just let them stay. But I did get the 4th grader, and the 5th grader stayed with their homeroom. I put stuff on cameras for them. But I did grab the 4th grader. He went to lunch. He should have been back now, but the vice principal just came over the intercom and said for all the teachers to close and lock the doors. Everyone to come inside, and they will announce when. I don't know. No, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So also, the 3rd grade, one of the 3rd grade students supposed to come in the afternoon too, but obviously he can't come right now because, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. It doesn't appear to be an official lockdown because the light's not going off, and we don't have the alert on our computer screen, so I don't know. It's like nobody should be in the hallway, nobody should be in the classroom, but that's yeah. I didn't give a retest. I was the proctor for retest for 5th and 4th grade. They both had to do ELA section 2 and 3. Although the 4th grade student will also have to do makeup sometime next week because she missed math. And then that one 5th grade student didn't come today, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be here Monday or Tuesday because it's like Tuesday's the last day. It's supposed to be makeup day. Monday's science test, but I don't think the science lasts that long. I'm not 100% sure. It still should last that long. So, but then they're planning to do retesting in the afternoon. So if I'm not giving a retest, I might have to be a proctor. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, so it's 2:53 now. End of the day, done with dismissal. Just went to see if my car would start and it wouldn't, so yeah. But the rest of the day after the incident was uneventful. It was just like a secure the perimeter thing. Although there was a police car that was like parked right there in that parking lot right there, so yeah. And then I guess some student came late, so they ended up doing testing, so I had to leave my room because I had 2 students in here. So other than that, one more day of testing and then a makeup because again there were some students out. Well, at least one that I know. 2. Well, I did look in science. There are 2 sections, but there's only like 42 questions, and I think the time is 40 minutes for each section. So I'm like, that's gonna be done quick, but we will have some makeups in the afternoon. Did find out that they're not collecting everything on the 13th, which I'm glad. So 3rd grade, their Chromebooks will be collected on the 19th, and 4th and 5th will be collected the 23rd. But they're staying in the classroom, so until those days, then they'll be turned in. So I'm like, yes, because I was trying to think, what can I do? Have my students do? They don't have a Chromebook. Like when I have both groups in here at the same time, like. So we're gonna continue what we've been doing for the 3rd graders with the different groups. That is gonna be it for this video. I plan to go home and chill for a little bit. I want to do some of my Korean homework because I have a presentation I also need to do for my Wednesday class. My Thursday class ended last night, although my connection kept going in and out, which was annoying. So I think I left and then came back and I just left the video off, and that seemed to work. But I was a little annoyed since it was the last session and we was in the middle of doing a listening assignment. So yeah. But for that, that education center, there's gonna be like a 2 or 3 week break, and then they're gonna start the summer. For my Wednesday class, they're offering summer classes, but when I saw that announcement, all of them were booked because they had a limited amount. It was only like 3 different sections, and they were all full. But that's gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.